Or they ban it. Do they ban it here?
I think you got to. Infection is such a good map for those long ranges of sight. We could once again see the Shiva come into play, but when we talk about third perks on this map, you don't necessarily need to run Blast Suppressor or Dead Silence. If you're going to do kind of like an all-in play on that B Street, those are perks where you really only want Tac Mask. Even if you just lay down trophy systems, that's going to be fine.
I'm trying to think of the pick and bans that we're going to see here. Maybe sniper rifles.
Honestly, you don't know what to expect because H2k they've been fairly different throughout each and every game here.
Probably the Shiva. I think the Shiva.
I would hope the Shiva gets banned.
I think the Shiva's going to be banned, and I think they're also going to be trying to play around any sniper play. So they're going to maybe
everybody's afraid of Cold Chance Sniper.
Maybe ban the thermal here. Maybe just.
I think they just outright banned the. Actually, be the SVG Protect from Kolshan here.
Oh, interesting.
H2k a little too slow on that ban, but now this gives them a chance to maybe protect something of their own. Maybe they ban out the thermal. That's going to be an overkill ban. Okay.
Okay. Well. No rapid fire or high caliber yet, and we're fairly standard.
We're still early, Bryce.
Yeah,
wait till the last guys to get those out of the game.
I think this is where TSM are going to be sitting there, and they're really going to be communicating what do we need to do here. Thermal, there we go. That's the thermal ban I talked about.
But that's TSM. They go ahead, they protect the SVG, then they ban the thermal sites. So that's obviously going to bring into question as the Shiva gets protected here. But what's going to happen to the smoke screens here? Because if Fizzerb decides to run, a double smoke class, there's going to be nothing on the side of TSM to try to counter that.
Well, now we're actually going to the last one, and high caliber hasn't been banned again. And got to remember, it's deadly on that Shiva.
Oh, you got to ban it out here if you're on TSM because the other team has protected the Shiva. You know that they're going to be using the Shiva. I'm sure Fizzerb is more than happy to let high caliber go through here if they're going to all use Shivas.
If I was Fizzerb, I'd just ban something else and go, you're cool. I'm quite happy with the Shiva. We've been running it most of this game.
Well, if he just goes ahead and protects high caliber.
No.
Okay. Pac-Man bans it. Fizzerb gets rid of kinetic.
Yeah.
So all the tacticals in play. For sure, what we're going to see on this map in terms of strategy and how it's played, a lot of action going down on the B Street. You're going to see some very fast attacks. And, if you're on the offensive side, you're going to need to get some early trophy systems down to try to block those pre-nades.
I think Fizzerb is 100% taking Overdrive again. He's going to take Overdrive again. He's probably going to try and do
Overdrive plays a pretty important role just to gain some early position on that B Street.
I think we're going to see smokes. We're going to see that from Fizzerb. I think that's what he's going to go for here when he pushes through. Vision Pulse versus Heatwave there, but Heatwave does get taken by H2k eventually. Now, Wheats goes to Vision Pulse. Okay, so right now they're mirroring each other.
Overdrive for both. Psychosis could be picked.
I don't know. I think Fizzerb's going for the Overdrive. Oh, no, Pac-Man will get it. Surely Fizzerb will match him. Yes, there we go. Completely the same specialist going on here. And I said, with the thermal being banned out, obviously it allows a lot of smoke play. Now, if you're TSM, you're 100% locking those Shivas in. You definitely have at least a Shiva class.
I mean, I think they saw the damage that the Shiva can bring to the table on that previous Search and Destroy map. So hopefully they have at least one backup Shiva class. Maybe it's just not their weapon of choice, but I just think it's just too strong not to use when it's available.
Do you know what I really love about this pick and ban now is because we've had so many of them, and because of the way these matches have played out, is that we're really trying to get deep into the meta now. Both teams are out trying to outthink each other.
Yeah.
We're kind of predicting what they're going to do, and it's just kind of enriches this entire story. Because now TSM are going to be sitting there creating their classes going, right, we've got to make sure we've got this. H2k going, well, is there something else they've missed? Can we run obviously they've got a trick with the Shivas last time around.
I think the most important thing here is making sure you have trophy systems. When you're trying to push up that B Street, the last thing you want to do is get hit by some early grenades, early stun grenades, just slow that push down. So trophy systems is going to be big in that type of scenario. All
right, well, they're still creating this class here. And, yeah, I think smokes we're going to see here. And obviously the smokes will be taken out by trophy as well. So quite a good play there if they do manage to take those. Are we going to see any snipers actually being used here?
Yes, it got protected. You might as well use it. I think Kolshan's definitely going to bring in that out. I mean, you just feel so comfortable with something like an MR6 or an RK5 in your back pocket.
Yeah, I suppose with Kolshan doing, obviously that ban came in with a thermal there, so we're not going to have the kind of the old smoke and thermal and look through and hope for that. So it becomes a little bit more difficult to use it, just a tiny bit because of that thermal ban.
Well, his own teammate banned it, so that's obviously something that they've planned for and they've prepared for it.
Well, they probably didn't want, I mean, Fizzerb, I don't know how much he actually snipes without it, but I imagine most of the time he does have it on, which is what I said. I said, if you're going to do it, you ban the thermal site, prevent them from doing that tactic that we expect.
However, as you were just talking about those smoke grenades, now you have no counter to that and no reason to run cold-blooded either. So Fizzerb could have a field day with the smokes. I mean, I'm just thinking of a scenario where they just smoke out the entirety of middle map and just cause that FPS to drop.
Maybe they go, you know what, let's just throw them everywhere. Let's just see how you kind of react to having no vision of anything and half the map cut off.
It's a scary thing when you don't see anything on the map.
It is, and that may be what H2k kind of put it down here. But they've got to be super confident coming into this one.
Yeah, especially because they have the Shiva.
Yeah, they got hammered on the respawn. but they've done the hammering on all the search and destroys we've seen so far. So H2k definitely going to be sitting there going, you know what, let's do this. For TSM, they'll be going, right.
I need to count how many Shivas.
They've got to be running it, surely. Unless they've decided, oh, there we go. Lacefield, Fizzip is going to, no, not going to run one. But
Fears definitely has one. Oh, I mean.
Has they switched out?
So just Lacefield.
I think Proofy has one as well.
Colchan has that SVG, and Proofy has that Shiva. Okay, so let's watch Colchan for a little bit. Let's see what he could get done early on with this sniper.
Well, they predicted it for him. That's going to make it work. Now, he did get information there. So he will be calling out that one.
And they have complete control of this B Street, so they have a lot of room to work with. They just need to try and find a way to force these H2k players off the B bomb site, and then they could go in for a plant.
Nobody up there right now. This is where it gets dangerous. That bomb is such a great piece of cover when you peek that. Now, is Proofy going to go in here? I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to have to. Colchan could have taken his time, couldn't he? A little bit more.
Yeah. Just maybe rushing that shot. And now Pac-Man starting to push forward on this B Street. There is a Shiva waiting on the other side of this. He did spot the player, but I believe he was spotted himself. Got some initial shots as now Proofy trying to peek on the site.
It's such a disadvantage. However, I think Colchan's made a move into mid, actually. He will go through. He's going to take one down. He's looking for it. Surely Pac-Man's got to pick this one up, and he does. TSM pretty much made something out of nothing there, but it will actually be all down to Pac-Man.
Doesn't have a lot of time either, but he did spot one player over near mid. Almost caught him on the rotation there, but H2k just trying to fight this 2-on-1.
Is he going to go towards A for this plant, or is he going to try and make this clear? Oh, he's got it. And surely we can play time now. No, he's got it. He does get it.
He's going to get pushed, though. Lacefield.
Surely, oh my goodness, Lacefield does decide to push it there. I was wondering whether Lacefield was going to back off and play time, but no, decides to try and push him down.
Yeah, these H2k players, man, they're so aggressive. They do not back down when challenged, and that's something that TSM need to pick up on. They know that, in that 2v1 situation, if you're able to find one, the other one's going to be pretty close by, and he's going to be pushing you after he knows your location.
H2k take the lead again. Is this going to be a similar story to what we've seen so far? It will be them now, stepping up to the plate for the attack.
All right, I want to be watching. Actually, Lacefield went ahead and he put the Shiva away. League with that. I mean, there we go. You see the trophy systems immediately be thrown down, trying to gain some forward position as they also have some nades to work with of their own. But Pac-Man trying to contest for TSM over near that top island, and all the action going down here on the B Street.
Pac-Man will get that first kill. Looking for it. Can he get it? No. Will we take it down? Can he get the second one as well? Legal opens up TSM.
But Pac-Man staying alive.
He's top rock. Can he try and make something here? Gets the MR6 out. Pac-Man, oh my goodness. Looking for that player in B. He's going to get this one as well. Surely Pac-Man pushing it. Oh, Pac-Man.
He got at least 3. I'm not sure if he got the ace right there. But Pac-Man is 6-1 right now. He's going off for TSM.
That's just what they need.
Yeah, we watch again the round-ending kill cam pushing forward the MR6. So confident. Pac-Man making big plays for TSM, and that's exactly what you want to see from Pac-Man.
Yeah, he definitely got the ace. I was trying to just mentally count the kills that went down.
I know he got at least 3. Not out of the realm of possibility for an ace, and now he's got overdrive already, and he's going to go ahead and pop it right here.
Well, he's going for the rush here as well, rushing with an M8, trying to get in a good position, actually. Is he going to go straight into B and watch this one, or is he going to try and push outside? Well, no rush is coming in here. And actually, that overdrive really won't have benefited him that much.
But he can use this HXC in a very forward position. Spots this one player in the back, so now he knows exactly where he's playing. They're going to go ahead and challenge him. Lacefield finds first blood on the Proofy. Wheats now might get challenged to the B bomb site.
Disadvantage here for TSM. However, it is a lot more even than we have seen in previous search and destroys. Can they make something of this one, though? Or are they going to rely completely on Pac-Man? I mean, putting a burst through. It's really hard to get in here, especially when you don't have the bodies. Players will tend to jump up and down.
You need somebody in this exact position to try to give you some covering fire, but it's tough because now your flank is wide open, and H2k, they're all going to push down this lane. TSM, they have a double stack here. Let's see if they can find the trades.
Oh, Fizzip goes in as well. It's going to be Colchan to get one. They're not going to push them. All 3 of them are actually there. Colchan is, I have no idea the pain that's actually awaiting him here. Yeah. As H2k will shut them down. Bold play from them. They just swarmed.
All right, so from both defensive sides from H2k, they have absolutely no presence on this B Street. So next offensive round from TSM, I want to see them push aggressively on B Street, establish their control there, and then try to force them out of the bomb site. Try to flood them out with some grenades.
H2k are going to know that, and they might actually end up stacking it.
It's possible, but they haven't shown any presence there so far. And you talk about being able to adapt to your opponents. That's what H2k have shown. It's up to TSM to adapt now.
Well, here comes H2k on the attack. Do have the advantage in terms of rounds here. Trophy's going down. Fizzip trying to get that Semtex in. Lacefield going up there as well.
Yeah, Lacefield, he's going to be in a position to make something happen as he peeks over. He will get spotted. Both players know each other are here, and he does get some help from Fizzer. And shutting down Pac-Man is huge because he's got like all the kills for his team.
Fizz gets another one here as well. Looking for this one up top. Going to get it. Proofy goes down. It's now a 1 versus 3. Colchan has all the work to do. And it does seem like once again on the search and destroy, H2k look almost untouchable.
But wait a second, Colchan. All 3 players from H2k have their back turned to him right now, but you know, they're making the right play here. They're working together. They're rotating all together as a team. It doesn't really matter what they do, as long as they do it as a team and they're all together to trade the kill. So Colchan, he's got a tough play to make here. Let's see if he could make something happen.
Right, well, he's calling this one. Colchan, he's going to be looking for that pick as soon as that bomb partner goes down. He's got one. Oh, wasn't able to get him almost lined up for him, but goes down. H2k will now lead 3-1.
All right, so TSM, they need to change something up. They need to kind of throw a different look at these H2k players and try to catch them off guard. You know, maybe do a quick A bomb site hit, maybe try to contest middle map since H2k really haven't shown any interest in holding B Street on defense. They just kind of have that one Shiva holding in the back while everybody else just kind of holds middle map.
All right, well, are they going to now push B Street, and are H2k going to guess that and stack it?
Well, it seems like they are making their way there now. So
H2k are going to stack it. Look at that. I thought they might do. H2k realized what had happened last few rounds and ended up stacking it this time, but TSM adapted themselves. But FizzUp doesn't care and just takes down Proofy.
Yeah, TSM putting a bit more focus on the middle of the map, and nobody's at A for H2k right now. So if TSM decide to be aggressive and kind of push that area of the map, but 2 players line up for Pac-Man. He finds both, challenging the third. Does get shut down, but big plays continuing to be made by Pac-Man. As he spots that player, he's going to relay that information to his team, and they're immediately going to plant at the other site.
Well, here we go. TSM going to get this one down here. H2k, like I said, they counter against TSM, but TSM countered them as well. Both teams changed tactics for this round.
And they're going to go ahead and back up. Colchan's going to get this information. Fortunately, he was kind of mid-thrust right there. Wheats is there to find the kill on the legal, and now all of a sudden, it's all down to Fears, and Fears did spot Wheats right here. Fears no Shiva in his hand, but he will find one. Spots the second. Colchan challenging him, connects with the hipfire. He's going to go ahead and challenge this as well.
Unfortunately, Fears is now going to have to make a play here, and time really isn't with him.
Yeah, good job by Colchan just backing up, playing the time. Fears has not a lot to work with, and that's going to do it right there. He's going to, even if he finds the kill, not enough time to get the defuse.
Fears still taking pot shots against him. Can't win this round here. Colchan wisely playing his life. Gets him eventually.
Yeah, so Fears will keep his progression towards his other score streaks. Already has the HC to work with. Gets a little bit closer to the Vision Pulse as well, but TSM, great job adapting right there. I mean, Pac-Man is able to make a play kind of in the middle stage of that round. He finds 2 on the B Street, He brought TSM back into that round, and you know, here's Wheats. He finds a crucial kill here on the legal, making it a 2-on-1 for TSM.
Wow, a little bit more even now, actually. I mean, TSM, like I said, it was the adaptation from both sides. I said, H2k is surely going to realize what's happened and we'll stack it. But TSM went, you know what, that hasn't worked the last 2 times, let's try something else.
All right, so Legal has Camo to work with here. Let's see if he decides to pop it, as he's going to be working on the other side for his teammates. So I'm going to switch over to someone who's going to be a bit more in the action, but now it's going to be TSM. They're going to switch something up on their defensive side, and this is what I love to see. You know, clearly they're prepared for this map. They have multiple strategies and game plans for Infection, Search, and Destroy.
Trying to find a hit marker, or at the very least, or a kill if he can get it. But hasn't so far. H2k now pushing forward, watching the flank as well.
Yeah, Lacefield now poising to push into the bomb site. They're going to push in. They find one player here, but he's unable to finish the kill. Those TSM players continuing to contest the site. And watch out on the flank. Legal will find one here. He pops the camo, but this player knows about it. They're going to try and fight here. The bomb does get planted. Pac-Man gets taken down on the flank. So does Wheats. 2 down for TSM. It's up to Proofy and Colchan to fight this 4-on-2. Well, now 4-on-1.
I thought Proofy was going to try that there, but there's 2 players watch him. He gets one, though. Looking for that second one. He goes for the pre-fire. Not able to get it. Fears still trying to just take chunks out of his health, but doesn't matter. Fears will eventually take down Proofy. H2k will lead 4-2.
Yeah, it's such a close game. I mean, TSM, they still have rounds to play with. But H2k, they got to be feeling confident. I mean, their Search and Destroy game is on point throughout this entire series. They've won the first 2, and now they're poised to win the third one.
Yeah, and you know what? If TSM do end up losing this, they're probably going to go back and study Search and Destroy for a very long time, because that's really what has let them down here. And the H2k just seem to have it on lock. That's where they're most confident. But it's not over quite yet. TSM on the attack. You
know, TSM, they decide to protect that sniper throughout that initial process, but they haven't really used it too much aside from that very first round. Maybe they're just Kolchan not feeling too confident with it at this moment in time, but he has camo to work with. Let's see if he can make a play happen.
Kolchan peeking there as well, looking for this information, which is so crucial in Search and Destroy.
So it's looking like they're going to try to
Does he pop camo
find a
here
kill.
when they go?
If he peeks, he has to pop camo. Yeah.
There we go. Goes for it, try to get it, does eventually get it down, but it's actually Pac-Man who picks it up. That buddy system going on. Pac-Man will get another one here.
Pac-Man's 10-5. He's doing like everything for his team right now.
Oh my goodness, Pac-Man get another one. Is this going to be his second ace? Surely not.
Oh, he's going for it.
He is going to go for it. His teammates might even just let him have it.
He's chasing Fears, has overdrive to use, working towards that HCXD. The bomb has been planted out at the A site. Fears relocates over towards Top Church, and Pac-Man is all over him. That's going to be another ace for Pac-Man. TSM bringing it to within 1 round.
Someone on the TSM side should just probably stop playing and just massage Pac-Man's back at this moment and just be like, you know what,
if you die, give Pac-Man your controller so he could get a second life.
Right. Well, there we go. Pac-Man with his second ace here. Keeping it alive for TSM. H2k still lead, though, 4-3, as we do jump onto the attack with them.
So they have Heat Wave. Legal used his camo already. They also have Vision Pulse as well as an HCXD. So some tools available for H2k to gain a lot of information. Early MP's going out, but it's going to be some contested by Pac-Man. Once again on the island, Pac-Man with first blood. He finds Lacel, but he's immediately traded out. Wheats is here trying to find some more kills of his own. There goes Fears as he's getting bombarded with grenades, but he's able to get out with his life.
TSM backing off just a little bit, and they do actually have the man advantage.
And the bomb is dropped as well.
Now, can H2k make things, or will TSM actually tie this one up? If they do tie it up, it will be the most they've got in any of the social draws we've seen so far.
Uh-oh, Kolchan don't want to get caught out of position. The H2k players are about to fight you 2-on-1. Does spot one, and immediately he's going to back up, taking cover behind the bomb site. Nades now being thrown out, trying to force him out of position. He's unable to find 1 kill, so H2k, even the man
I
at
do
the
like that
back up.
Fizzip. Threw the Semdex against the wall is a bit of a distraction. That grenade indicator comes up, and he uses it to his advantage, pushes through. However, 2 versus 2, 32 seconds, and the crucial thing here might actually be the fact that bomb is down. Yeah,
H2k still have a little bit to go before they pick up this bomb, and they still need to plant it as well. TSM, I'm not sure if they know that the bomb is down. Proofy did just spot somebody, but H2k, man, they do not have a lot of time to work with, and as that player goes for the bomb plant, he's going to be out of the game. He can't shoot his weapon while he's planting the bomb.
Proofy's a little bit out of position. He wants to be a little bit closer, and he isn't able to get the trade because of it. Proofy now in a 1 versus 2. Looking for this. He's going to see 2 of them.
Back up. Regain your health.
He challenges, and he does go down. 5-3 now. And TSM,
that was a 3-on-2 for TSM, and they wind up losing it.
They did, like I said. Proofy, he spam shots there, and then he was out of position there. Wheat went in to try and deflect the pressure.
Gets the auto mantle there.
Yeah. Just unlucky there for Proofy in several positions, but it's now all down to H2k. They are 5-3 up. TSM will be on the attack here, and they've lent on Pac-Man so much in this game. He's 13-6.
He's got more kills than the rest of his teammates combined, man. Kolchan now is going to bring out the sniper rifle. He used his camo in the previous round. But if he's able to find an early pick, that's really the best case scenario here for TSM. And Fizzip with first blood, he shuts down Wheats early on. And there goes Pac-Man, their lead scorer.
This is so bad from there.
There goes Proofy.
Kolchan has to pull off a 1 versus 3 to keep his team's hopes alive.
Well, I mean, he has a lot of time to work with.
It looks like H2k are about to break that losing streak on land.
HCXD being deployed. Kolchan does not have flak jackets, so he's got to be worried about this. And now he's spotted, is able to pick up the bomb, and now he can relocate. Still good amount of time to work with, but 1-on-3, man, yeah.
Patient. They're not even little.
They're just going to stick together. I mean, they don't have to move. It's really up to Kolchan to make something happen. He's the one that has to plant the bomb.
Like, just the pick will open up so many options for him.
Going to spot 1 player on the island. Makes it a 1-on-2, okay.
Now H2k have to play a little bit more passive. They're going to be worried about losing another player.
Still pressure onto Kolchan.
He's looking for this next kill.
With time winding down, he also has to go for the bomb plant as it gets closer to ticking away. He checks his corner, and that's going to do it.
H2k will take this one 4-3, and they take the next Search and Destroyed 6-3 as well. And that's huge for them as well. I mean, just massive there. I mean, what's that in total? 18-8, I think, is the total for the S&D score here. They're just better at the S&D, and it's been said before, S&D wins championships and it wins games. And for H2k, they lent on it heavily in this one. Pac-Man dropped 13-7 for the
Pac-Man did all he could throughout that entire map, but you know, just not getting much help from the rest of his teammates. TSM put up a good showing in the respawns, but Search and Destroy is a game mode where they need to go back to the drawing board and work on that. But H2k, they win that series solely on their Search and Destroy gameplay.
Yeah.
If TSM still won S&D, you know, that's series over.
It most certainly is. Well, that was an incredible series. Let's hand it